The video opens with Matt on a bench at Parliament Hill with a bottle of whiskey in his hand that he is opening. He is dressed smartly but looking very rough and scruffy due to the morning's events. The bottle of whiskey and the way he is dressed represents the way that Matt is depressed and is attempting to drink his sorrows away. A view of Matt's watch is displayed to the audience, allowing them to see the time and date of when this is taking place. Part of the filming is shot in the evening. A view of London is shown and then rewound, giving the effect and sense to the audience of travelling back in time to allow them to see how this has occurred. Our camera changed from third person filming to first person. We changed this because we felt it might be more effective for the audience to actually experience his problems than watching him. Our way of showing this change is the view of the ceiling from his bed, and then occasional bits where the camera goes black, indicating these are his eyes and he is blinking.
Matt's alarm clock is now displayed to the audience on his bedside again, allowing them now to see the date and noticing that it has gone back to the morning. The main story then starts and the problems that have occurred that have let him get in the position he was in for the first scene. As Matt walks down the stairs, he notices his wife sitting at the table with divorce papers and a pen telling him he has to sign and she wants to break up. The wife puts the ring on the table, signifying that the divorce is happening. We emphasise the words "I love you" on the ring, showing she obviously doesn't love him anymore. As Matt signs the divorce papers, the camera focuses on the signature. When he looks back up to the papers, it now reads "Contract Termination." This has shown Matt's next issue, as he's now lost his job. We done it this way so we didn't have to show Matt's journey to work or waste time on bits we didn't need.
The camera finally pans back up from looking down at the table and reveals he is sitting at his boss's desk, in which his boss is handing him a box full of all his office possessions. Again, we emphasise the whole point that it's first person, as the camera can just see his hands come out and grab the box. As he walks towards the boss's door, it fades to his front door. Like before, we did this because we didn't want to include unnecessary bits of his journey. Matt attempts to open his door with his key, but realises it no longer fits the door. As he walks backwards along the path, he turns around and shows his whole house to the audience. He then looks up into one of the upstairs windows and the camera zooms in and focuses to show that Sarah's standing in the window frame alone, then waits a couple of seconds and shows that another man has walked up to her and they both close the curtains. We have shown this in this way because it's clear that she doesn't want him and has found someone else. This not only is a very emotional scene, but we can see the whole scene through Matt's eyes. Matt looks down at the ring in his hand and throws it into the flower bed, as he is so annoyed and hurt. From the flower bed we use a graphic match to change from the plants in the bushes there to the ones on Parliament Hill where the music video started. We now catch back up with the first scene where Matt was sitting on the bench with a bottle of whiskey. When he lifts the bottle up, it's nearly all gone, allowing the audience to see that he has already drunk nearly all of it. Changing from first person back to third, we see Matt collapse on the grass. We also, throughout the video, show glimpses of Hugo, who's the artist in our video, playing the guitar and singing. We didn't want to make a big deal of him, as we wanted to make the video all about the story within it rather than the artist, but the artist is revealed at the end.